Hello everybody, my name is Enomai Gaiver, a teacher, a trainer and a life coach. You're welcome back to our YouTube channel on Lit Up Coaching, that is LITEUP Coaching. Now today we've been going through various keys to success. Now you have to notice that for a key to work for you, you have to know where to use that key. If supposing I have my car keys, for instance, and you come to me to use it to open the key to the house, it won't work. So when I've been mentioning, I'm teaching about some keys to success. If you do not know the right way or the right place to use that key, it probably won't work for you. So for every key to work, there has to be a discovery or where you want to use that key. Now the point I'm trying to make is you have to discover your talent, you have to discover your gift for you to be able to properly use the key. If I give you a key like commitment, if you do not have that, if you do not discover that talent or that gift or that skill, you will be committed in the wrong thing and that key will not work for you. If, for instance, your talent or your skill is public speaking, for instance, or teaching, and you decide to be committed rather to playing football, then that key will not work for you. So the starting point is discovering where you need to use the keys. So today I'll be discussing with you about developing your skill or talent or gift. Developing your skill, your talent or gift. Now, I will start by saying something that Lao Tzu said. Lao Tzu says, and I quote, "Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength, but mastering yourself is true power." So for every key to work for you, according to what Lao Tzu is saying, is you have to take time to know yourself. Don't concentrate about others. Don't concentrate about what they are doing. Concentrate about yourself, on yourself. Develop your own talents. Develop your own skills. Develop your own gifts. So there are some things you need to note about developing your skills or your talents or your gifts. And one of those things is everyone is born with a special gift or a special skill. Everyone. There's no one that is on this earth that did not come to this earth with a special skill or with a gift. Everyone. So the thing is, you first have to discover that skill, as I said before. You first have to discover that gift and then put into action things that you need to do to develop that skill or that gift. The guy that cannot speak, that is born deaf and dumb, still has a skill and a gift in him. Look at the story of Napoleon Hill and his son, who was born deaf. But at the end of the day, the son became one of the best marketers of the hearing aid. Because the hearing aid worked for him, he was able to use that his gift to sell it to others. So he had a gift of a salesman. So discover your gift. Everyone has a gift. Everyone has a skill. Number two thing you have to know about this is your gift or your skill is what sets you apart from others. This is the thing that differentiates you from every normal person. As someone that is a caregiver, for instance, you notice that person has a high capacity to show love. It's not for everybody. So it is what sets them apart. That's why when that person finds himself taking care of others, they are happy and it comes easy to them. So what is that thing that comes easy to you? What is that thing that comes easy for you to do? That is the thing you need to start developing. That is your gift. That is your skill. Number three thing you need to note is that your skills and your gifts is what will make a way for you. I like the way Proverbs 18 verse 16 says it. It says, a man's gift maketh room for him. And what does that gift do? It said it bringeth him before great men. That's Proverbs 18 verse 16 of the Bible. It brings him before great men. So it is your skill that will make room for you. It is your gift that will announce you to the world. It is your gift that makes it possible for you to sit with great men. People that are billionaires today, they were able to harness their gifts. They were able to harness their skills. Number 4, your skills or gifts is a law or principle, and if applied properly, will give the desired result. Your skill, your gift is a law, is a principle. Just as the principle of gravity is, that is how your skill is. If properly developed, if properly used, it will give you the desired result. You need to understand that the world is guided by laws. The world revolves around laws. The world is made up of laws, of principles, and the moment you are able to satisfy that principle, you get the desired result. Look at the principle of fire. The moment heat is added continuously to something, what happens? At one point, fire takes place. The moment the fire triangle is met, which is heat, fuel, and oxygen, once those three combine, what happens? You have a fire. This is a law. This is a principle. And the same way with your skills, with your gifts. Your skill is a principle. It is something that once you are able to follow the laws or the principles, you get the desired result. You see, that's why I keep saying that success is predictable. Why? Because success is made up of laws. Success is made up of principles. The moment you can put in those principles, you can put in those laws, you can follow those laws, what happens? You get the desired result, which is success. The same thing with failure. Failure is predictable. If you put in those laws, those principles of failure, at one point or the other, you will get the desired result. Imagine you have a car and you decide you want to put water into the car in the place of fuel. What happens at the end of the day? That car, you don't need anybody to predict anything to you. That car would have the immediate repercussion, or it will not function as it's supposed to function. It will not. Because what will happen? The water, you have gone against the law, you have gone against the principles that have been laid in place. So what happens? There will be a failure in the system of the car. It's a simple law, it's a simple principle. The same thing with you, the same thing with your skills. If you put it properly and you use it properly, you will get the desired result. So you need to develop your skills. You need to develop your talent. You need to develop your gifts. And this takes me to number 5 points, where principles are not concerned with location. Principles are not concerned with race. Principles are not concerned with your status. Principles are not concerned with your qualification. Principles are not disturbed by crisis. Right now, the world is going through a crisis. But do you know that gravity has not stopped working because of that? Because the world is going through a crisis, if, as I mentioned before in my previous example, you decide to pour water into your car because you don't have money to buy fuel, the principle is not concerned with that. You will get the desired result, which is the failure of your car. So I want you to understand this, that the principle of your talent, of your skills, of developing it, is not affected by anything that you see around you right now. It's not affected by it. Your skills and your talent are not disturbed by what race you are from. Gravity does not care what race you are from. The same thing with success. The same thing with developing your skills. It does not matter what race you are from. It does not matter what status you are, whether you are rich, whether you are poor. The moment you are able to develop your skills, you will get the desired results. Number 6, which is the last point I will mention here. Since your skill is a principle, since your skill is a law, all you have to do is to correctly apply the law. Develop your skills today. Put them to action today, and be rest assured your success will be predictable. Your success is assured. But if you decide, I like what Proverbs says, when he says that a man, a little sleep, a little slumber, and poverty will come on you like an armed robber. What does it mean? It means that if you fold your hands, if you decide not to take any action, if you decide not to develop your skill, then you are bound to fail. You don't need to prophesy about this. You don't need to pray about this. All you have to do today is develop your skill. Don't be disturbed about what is happening around you, about the crisis around. Because as I said, principles don't care about crisis. All that matters to principle is what is for you to follow what it says. Now tomorrow I will be talking to you about how to develop your talent, how to develop your gifts. So please tune in, subscribe to our YouTube channel on Light Up Coaching, that is LITEUP Coaching. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook on Light Up Coaching. Like, share and comment on our videos. I assure you, the more you develop your skills, the more you work on your skills, you will become successful and you will get to the top. And I will see you at the top. My name is Enoma Egaiva. Do have a blessed day.